Hi everyone, Jaymes Mansfield here bringing you yet another video. Now, remember when I said this?
Blah, blah, blah. I am never styling another Disney wig ever again. This is the last time ever. Squeak.
Yes, it's true. You guys like that Disney wig so much that I decided I'd look into the kindness of my heart and do yet another Disney wig transformation. You guys love me so much. I appreciate you. Okay, now I have looked and scoured the world for another Disney wig that was worthy of my time. And I think I found one in the batch of wigs that I bought weeks ago. And it is this one, the Ariel wig from the Little Mermaid. Alrighty, let's open it up. This is how it looks in the package. Isn't she happy? Ooh, that is a hard front. The hardest front. All right, let's just open it up right here. Take out the little divider. And here we go. It is Ariel. Ooh, let's see how she looks. Okay, well this one actually has a pretty cute curl pattern. All right, look how tiny the little cap is. And you see the target on it because, oh no you don't. Okay, it's just Disney princesses. Never mind, I'm seeing things. All right, let's put her on the wig head and see what we are working with. Ew, there's glue in it. Check it out. Look at the glue. It's stuck in the wig. Get out of there. All right. So far, so great. Okay, this is how she looks. And yeah, she is a hard front. Let's put her on the wig head and make sure it's tacked down. And do you like my hair? I decided since we're doing costume wigs, I should wear one of my very best costume wigs. It's that RuPaul wig from the very first one. If you like that, you should check out the video where I styled it. It looked even better then. Okay, she is tacked down. Let's run a brush through it because she's got sort of the hard ringlet curls from being in the bag. I picked out that glue that was embedded in the hair, so we should be on smooth sailing from here. Let's see. Lifting it up, I'm not too mad at it. It's actually kind of a hair set I already put in my wigs, except this one's a bit jankier. Like you can tell where they got lazy with it when they were rolling the hair, because there's like some real, funky curves in the curl pattern. Other than that, like she's bouncy, like for a kid. This would do for Ariel, except for these bangs. She's like serving Cousin It realness with these bangs. All right, let's see what we can turn her into. The hair texture is the same as the Moana wig, I'll say that right now. And I have a feeling the second I start really intensely teasing this, all the curls in the curl pattern are gonna go away. She'll go from Ariel to, Pennywise. All right, we have a tease started. I'm gonna tease the rest off camera and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I teased the wig all out and I also started the hairline on it. And I know I taught you guys how to do the hairline in the first RuPaul video and the second one. But if you guys want me to do a video on its own on the whole hairline, how to root it down for your own reference, just let me know down below and I'll do the video. Now this hairline, I have to say, was really difficult. This hair did not want to cooperate this time around. So I had to really fight with it. It took me like an extra added like 10 minutes just to get the hairline rooted down. So what I'm gonna do now is finger through the hair and figure out where we wanna go with it. Like I kind of like the curls here. I just gotta figure out what we're gonna do because it's nice sections of hair and then lots and lots of frizz elsewhere. So maybe I can brush it to something, pliable. We'll have to see. Okay, I kind of like where that's going. I can either do like an updo or I can do like a lower hairstyle, like off the shoulders. Okay, yeah. She's turning into some pretty waves. I might do some bangs in this too. Okay, I think I know where I'm going with this now. All right, let's take out the pretty sections of bangs and we're gonna work with those and we're gonna cast those aside while we work on everything else. And if you probably can't hear it, but I can definitely hear it. They're mowing the lawn here again, you guys. And it's driving me insane. We're gonna take this section here and we're gonna tease it from the back. And what we're gonna do here is build a foundation so that it blends the bangs and also will create height. I'm not teasing it that roughly. I'm just going in gently, re-teasing it to add a little more volume, and I'm gonna smooth it out. And a combination of my palm here, I kind of cup it like that and put it over the bang and pressure it there and brush upward while I smooth it. All right, let's look at the back and create some more support back here. And I'm not mixing it with this section up here because that's gonna cover it. I'm just creating some volumizing teasing in the back. And bear in mind, as I tease it, I pull sections of hair and I make sure to hold on to the ends because I don't want those to get tangled up with it because once you brush it out, all the teasing is gonna get taken out of it. We just want to focus on this section here and pack it down to the roots. And I bet you guys are wondering, James, how much hair did you pull out of this wig? Well, good question. The answer is this much. And a clump of glue. Ugh. Okay, let's get back to it. All right, we got our volumizing teasing working there. Let's go back to the front and see what we have to work with. Now, if you already look at that, as I push it up, that's already so much more height, and it's only one little children's wig. So, you take our brush and just glide over the top and smooth it out. All right, and I'm getting ready to comb through the hair again. So what I'm doing is I'm going with my fingers, and the ends here, I'm gently gliding my fingers through to get out any kind of kinks. So that way when I brush it through, you're not gonna be tugging too hard, and it's gonna pull teasing out and, you know, lose your volume. I'm gonna roughly smooth out the rest, if that makes any sense, and then come back and show you my final brush shaft. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I just finished my rough draft smooth out. What I mean by that is I always smooth it out like a little bit to see how I want it to go, and then when I get somewhere I actually like, I start brushing through it and smoothing it the way I want it to be. So I took a look at this and I smoothed it out roughly, and it looks sort of like a hybrid Betty Page kind of hairstyle. I'm kind of in love with it. So I'm gonna lift it up a little bit and we're gonna smooth it out. Okay, and if you saw before, there's a reason why I pick through the hair with my fingers, because when I start dragging my brush through, we're not gonna catch any stray like teasing there, and it's gonna mess up our whole, you know, work up here. We want this all to run smoothly. No pun intended. Brush through it, use your fingers and mold it. All right, now let's hairspray it. All right, lower her some. Let's work on the bangs. All right, now the bangs could make or break in a hairstyle, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of a haircut, only the tiniest bit though. And we're gonna test the bangs out again and see how they roll up. All right, a little bit more. Now we're gonna tease them. You wonder, like, tease the bangs? Yes, tease the bangs. Run a brush through them. And that's how it looks without teasing, but I want a little bit more. I want it to stay together, so we're gonna lightly tease it all. Now I'm starting from the bottom and making my way up. You see a little bit of back combing happening in there. What I'm gonna do now is brush through it and smooth it, and this will make the bangs stay together a lot more firm. Especially after I hairspray it, they ain't going nowhere. And I see it a little bit sticking out like that and curving. I actually kind of like the way that looks. So I'm gonna encourage that. And don't be afraid to fan them out. What I mean by that is you take your fingers and spread them out. You know, make them open up a little more. Now if you look on the side, you can kind of see the clear curve there. But from the front view, girl, that is a nice strong bang. All right, a little bit of heat. And a little bit I do here. Spray some there at the very top. And what that's gonna do is keep it solid here to make sure the bangs stay in place. Just a little added security. All right, and final touches. We are gonna smooth out with our finishing spray. I'm using Big Sexy Hair. It's my new hairspray I like to use a lot. And why I like it is that this hair turns solid as a rock after using it. And now it's just finishing touches. And honestly, it's a super boring part. It's just going through the wig and brushing it and clipping any strays. It's super boring. So I'm gonna do the rest off camera, and I'll be right back with our final result. Welcome back. This is the final result. Oh my God, you guys, this Disney wig kind of turned me out. I'm not gonna lie, for $8. I have to say I got a lot more out of this wig than I really expected to. The last Moana wig was a total piece of shit, but this one was actually really, really sickening. I think it helped because it also had a very pretty wave pattern in it. If the wave pattern in the wig is also very pretty, chances are you could get something really workable out of it. Let that be the takeaway lesson for this. If it's a very, very cheap wig, just make sure it has a very pretty wave in it. But no, I'm happy with it. It gave me sort of like the Betty Page fantasy and a little bit of like Peggy Bundy from Married with Children. I am very, very pleased with it, although it was not without its downsides. I will say the negatives on this were the hairline was so hard to do on this one. I literally spent an extra 20 minutes just rooting down the hairline to get it to a workable state, and I still had to lump together lots of hair that just was not in the wig in order to make it work. And I bet you're wondering, James, how much hair did you pull out of this? Well, in total, I pulled out this much. Ugh. Now this wig is just missing one more thing. The Jaymes Mansfield Magical Wig Spray from Black Phoenix Alchemy Lab. Let's just give it a spritz. Now my hair smells just like cream soda. Available at blackphoenixalchemylab.com. And grooming can be an absolute drag, but thankfully with Manscaped, you can use my code Mansfield20 and save yourself free shipping as well as 20% off. And before I wrap up, I have to take a Venmo moment. Let me read off some of my admirers that sent me tips through Venmo. I appreciate you all so much. James, Austin, and Zach. Thank you all so much for the tips on Venmo. And Austin, thank you for getting the bosom buddy. Oh my gosh. I hope you enjoyed as much as I do. Squeak along at home. I know some of you have asked how you can tip me when you live outside the US, as I understand Venmo is not available everywhere. I haven't figured it out just yet, but if PayPal works, let me know. Maybe I'll put that up as well. Otherwise, you can just like this video and hit subscribe. Especially subscribe. And if you like this wig, why not get one that's even better? I have my own line of wigs at Jaymes Mansfield Beauty, available at JaynesMansfieldBeauty.com. We have this color in the Sylvia Red, only it's prettier and a lot less work. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, be sure to hit that dislike button twice. And until next time, bye!
Click here and watch me style an Elvira wig with Trixie Mattel. Or see my last video where I style a Moana wig. Come on, click it. You know you want to. If you don't click it on your trick-or-treat route, I'll make sure every house gives you those orange and black candies that nobody wants. So click it!